The Buddha said, you have to make the present moment into the most wonderful moment of your life. And this is possible. Because if you are able to go home to the present moment, to the here and the now, become fully alive, become fully present, you can touch all the wonders of life within yourself and around you. Everything belonging to you is a wonder. Your eye, your ear, your nose, your body, your mind. And because you are not mindful, you don't touch them deeply, you don't know that there are wonders until you die. And you begin to regret that you have not lived at all. That is why our true home must be sought in the here and the now. It can be touched in the here and the now. My true home is not limited to a place. To a time. My true home is not Vietnam. My true home is not France. My true home is not America. My true home is not Africa. My true home is not the Palestine. My true home is not Israel. Although they don't let me go back to Vietnam, I still have my true home available in the here and the now. And maybe they are in Vietnam, but they don't have a home. That is why I don't feel as a victim. And I don't feel that they are my enemies. They are victims of fear. They believe that if I go home, I will create an atmosphere of solidarity, of friendship, of brotherhood that may be threatening to their power. And it is fear that is an obstacle. I want to help them to be free from fear. They are not my enemies. They are the ones I want to help. They are object of my practice of compassion and understanding. I have no enemies. During the war, during the Vietnam War, it was so difficult for us to voice our concern. Many of us, most of us, did not want the war. The war put us in a situation where brothers have to kill brothers and kill with foreign weapons and ideologies. Communism and anti-communism were imported. Also weapons used by the communists were imported. Weapons used by the anti-communists were imported. So they gave us guns and ideologies and urged us to fight each other and kill each other. We started a movement called "Don't Shoot Your Brother." And our voice was silenced by both sides of both warring parties. We try to speak out. We try to tell you in a world that we don't want the war. We don't want the killing of each other with foreign weapons and foreign ideologies. And yet you were forced to do so. So those of us who practice mindfulness, understanding and compassion, we did not want to accept the war. We wanted to reconcile. And our voice was not allowed to be heard. Sometimes we have to burn ourselves alive in order to get the message across. Thich Nhat Hanh, a friend of mine, one day he burned himself, and his picture appeared in the international press. I was in New York, and I saw that picture in the New York Times front page. He's a friend of mine. Thich Nhat Hanh, one of the first 6 members of the Order of Interbeing, my disciple, she burned herself calling for reconciliation. She went to the Thượng temple very early in the morning, about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. She put a statue of the Virgin Mary and Kuan Yin. She left behind a set of letters calling for the President of North Vietnam, the President of South Vietnam, for everyone to come together and stop the act of killing each other. And then she doused herself with gasoline and she burned herself. Thich Nhat Hanh is a very close sister, close friend of Sư Cô Chân Không, Sister Chân Không, True Emptiness. I was in Paris. She left behind a letter for me. Thầy, don't worry. Peace will come. Don't suffer too much, don't worry. She was about to die, but she tried to comfort me, her teacher. It's very, very difficult for us to voice our concern. Although we are the majority in the country, we did not want the war. My book of poetry, peace poetry, I like to call it peace poetry rather than anti-war poetry, was condemned by the North and confiscated by the South. So when Cornell University invited me to come and make a series and give a series of lectures, I took the opportunity to go out and to call for peace.